Um, but with that being said, first story of the day. And I don't know if y'all heard this one. Hear me, because these ain't reading glasses, these for seeing. Biden administration prepping, get this, $8 billion arms package for Israel, including heavy bombs. Still nothing for us, though. We can't even get a hate crime yet. It says, deal which still needs congressional approval includes supply of air-to-air missiles, artillery shells, ammunition for attack helicopters, and small diameter bombs. Wow. Yeah, wow. What's going on, brother? Black Star TV in the house. That's my good brother right there. Salute to you as always, man. Always good to see you in the house. And we got our good brother RBJ in the building from South Carolina. Salute, salute. Yes, yes, indeed. And man, hope the fam is doing well, and I'm sure them kids is getting bigger. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I got you. Yeah. Up in there. Oh, you over there getting your peaches and herb on, huh? All right then, brother. That's always good to see. As we know, life happens. So yeah. Good to see, brother. Good to see. And we got the Church of Black Power in the building. Good to see you in the house too as well, man. Thank you for being here on this good Saturday evening. Going back to this story, and this is from the Times of Israel, y'all. It says, yes, U.S. President Joe Biden's administration has informally notified Congress of a proposed $8 billion arms deal with Israel that includes munitions for fighter jets and attack helicopters alongside artillery shells and a source familiar with the matter told the Times of Israel on Saturday. The deal, which was first reported by Axios Friday, must still be okayed by the U.S. House and Senate Foreign Relations Committees. The source said the deal could be partly supplied from current U.S. stocks, but most would take a year or more to deliver. The deal will presumably be the last to be approved by the outgoing Biden administration. The package, which needs to be okayed by the U.S. House and Senate Foreign Relations Committees, include AIM 120C-8, AMRAAM air-to-air missiles for fighter jets to defend against airborne threats, including drones, 155 millimeter artillery shells, Hellfire AGM-114 missiles for attack helicopters, smaller diameter bombs, JDAM tail kit that turn dumb bombs into precision munitions, 500-pound warheads, and bomb fuses, the source said. You are helping these people with their genocide and putting that on American taxpayers. And there's everything in here. There's nothing about aid. All of this is funding destruction. Blow them Palestinians up. I mean, this is crazy. Has the Israeli forces seen a bomb that they did not want to use? Have they seen a missile that they didn't want to use? Clearly not. And I'm not over here advocating for the Palestinians and railing against Israel and all of this. What I am saying is, hey, That money could be coming over here to foundational Black Americans. There could be some laws or attention or something coming over here to us. And that's pretty much all I'll read from that story, because I think that's all you really need to know. This guy on his way out is trying to give these folks $8 more billion. He already tried to get something through to on Zelensky. Now they turned that down. But I have a sneaking suspicion this was going to go through. Just an inkling. You know how the influence is. Oh, by the way, as all of these other things have turned up, starting the year, there was a would-be attack on a synagogue or something connected to AIPAC. That got foiled. Oh, wow. It was on top of that one. And when it comes to the average American citizen, oh, he was on the radar. Got it. So $8 billion going to Israel's, well, they're trying to. So another parting slap in the face to Black America from Joe Biden. I hope people can understand. See, because there's a lot of people out here that are crying, like the people who are whining over the Mississippi Valley State Band playing at the inauguration. It's like playing at a Klan rally. Why do you think Joe Biden is any less anti-Black? I would beg to, I gotta wonder what makes you think that when all of the evidence shows you Joe Biden has the opportunity to do something for Black America and always will refuse. And so that is not an accident. He's not alone, and he's not against the party line, is he? Does anybody believe he's against the party line? So if he's not bucking the party line, what do we expect out of these folks? Just what do we expect out of them? You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to get there because that's where we're stopping this evening. But so before we get there, in Miami, there was a situation with a former, what am I saying? No, he's a current gold medal winning Fred Kerley. And there was an incident with him and the police. The way they do Black, not just Black athletes, but Black men in period, right? The way they love doing Black men is to make sure that you present some kind of dirt or flaw on a brother. So you saw him getting into it with the police. Actually, what I guess in all actuality, they also tried to arrest his wife or his woman, or I believe she's his wife. The like Latina DJ. Let me see what this story says here. Let me see what I'm looking at. U.S. Olympic medalist Fred Kerley arrested. And I won't show the video because you know how YouTube does. Because you know now this is, if it's the police and somebody not of our ilk putting this story, oh, this would be running nonstop with commercials and ads and everything. But you know how YouTube doesn't like to see violence on our pages. Anyway, U.S. Olympic medalist Fred Kerley arrested and stun-gunned during confrontation with Miami police. Says U.S. Olympic sprinter Fred Kerley was arrested and stun-gunned during a confrontation with police officers in Miami, Florida on Thursday night and is now facing charges of battery, resisting arrest, or resisting officers, and disorderly conduct, according to authorities. Police later released body camera footage of the incident. It shows Kerley, who won a bronze medal in the men's 100 at the 2024 Paris Olympics, approached by police officers. One officer raised a hand that pushes sideways against Kerley's chest. Kerley, wait, why is he touching that man? Hold on. Did I miss something? Why are you touching that, brother? How does that happen? I'm confused. Because you walk right up. See, that's how the situation gets escalated. And then say, oh, well, he assaulted us, or he's resisting. You went up there and touched that man. Your police officer doesn't. Being a black man on the street does not say, because I'm a cop, I can touch you. Is that man committing a crime? If he wasn't, you have no business touching him. If he doesn't want it to be touched, leave him alone. Let's see. So he put his head sideways. Kerley bats the hand away before an arm pushes Kerley and an altercation starts. So the police clearly started the altercation because they touched him. This is CNN. This is how CNN is reporting it. So what's going on with these police? The last days of Biden, they seem to be wanting to really get it in, huh? So they're starting it. He responds. Now he's getting tussled and stun gunned. Because you never should have been touching him in the first place. That's how black men get done in this system. Nothing new. It's how white cops want to be cops so they could go do that to dudes that they can't square up with on the regular. Because a lot of them grew up in the era where you can't speak if you can't whip nobody. So a lot of these guys became cops. Because the badge for them is the sign of manlyhood. Who else would say they're scared all the damn time? Anyway, it is impossible to hear what is being said as there is no sound on the video until the physical confrontation begins. Several officers push Kerley to the ground in a struggle, and one appears to hit him multiple times. In the arrest record, police say two officers lost their footing and fell on their back, and that Kerley fell on top of one of them, and officers then deployed a dart-firing stun gun on Kerley, who falls to the ground after being hit. How does that event make sense? You can't all be on the ground and then shoot that man and then he falls to the ground. That means that everybody was back on their feet. Right? That means everybody was standing. Hell, what? See, this is the nature of law enforcement, because it's not about law enforcement. It's about the society that creates the individuals who want these positions. And then there's not enough mechanisms in place to make sure that you don't put sadistic anti-black psychos with on the street with a badge and a gun. And no amount of sensitivity training will overrun a lifestyle and a religion of anti-blackness. This next paragraph is great. Quote, it goes to show that no matter how hard you work, how many medals you earn for your country, and how many people across the globe you inspire. In Miami Beach, Mr. Kerley was treated like millions of African Americans, male and female, around the country with a lack of humanity, compassion, or respect, he said. And so that was from his Kerley's defense attorney, Yale Sanford. And he said that the body cam footage is obscene. But going back to his attorney, salute to Brother Fred and his lawyer that did not. I really, really appreciate this. This is a good look for 2025. He didn't black and brown it. He didn't black and brown it. He spoke about millions of African Americans, i.e. black folks, foundational black Americans, free descendants of slavery here in America, chattel slavery. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he's talking about. It's important for our community and country to be aware of these actions by police so we can make sure this type of behavior is prevented in the future. Facts. We need that. We absolutely do. I could not agree more. The officers have been conducting an active, unrelated investigation when Kerley approached them, concerned about his vehicle, which was parked in the area. Christopher Bees, the spokesperson for the Miami Police, the Miami Beach Police Department told CNN, Best alleged that Kerley disregarded lawful commands and physically pushed one of the uniformed officers before resisting the officers' attempts to detain him. Now, that's not what the body camera explicitly showed. That's it earlier in the article to where they tell you what you see in the video. And again, I do have the video. So I think for all of us who have actually seen it, no, you had no business touching that man. And so y'all understand how because there's something else that the media did. It wasn't CNN that did it. Obviously, CNN wanted to be like, nah, we're not going to spin this either way. Foundational Black Americans, again, give yourself a round of applause. CNN is like, nope. Yeah, they clearly had their hands on him, and then he responds. They didn't jump in there to spin nothing. Go figure. See, Donald Trump is in office, or coming into office, if y'all don't understand. So I think for all intents and purposes, there's a lot of these media outlets that are going to try to find themselves being out of the way of taking either side. And they most definitely don't want to piss off black folks. Just ask Fat Joe's record sales right now. You got shows booked in the UK. How are those sales even working out? Because you can't even get booked in the States. Yeah, go look for Fat Joe's tour dates. He got 2 shows in the UK. That's it. You got a whole record coming out. They don't agree. They don't like anybody. Have you seen their leader? There's no leader of a lineage, idiot. That's crazy talk. That's Fed talk. That's cop talk to me. Sound like police, man. Oh, their leader, and their leader this, and their leader that. Ain't no damn leader to a lineage. My leader is the patriarch and matriarch of my lineage. They go back to the plantations and free maroons of America. Contrary to some idiot's belief. But anyway,